Okay, yeah. I've prepared the tier list. This is mine.
He's
Um,
prepared. Make sure to link it in the description.
I will. I will create your own tier list and share them in the comments. Well, that doesn't work. Follow me on Twitter at sv__, and share your tier list there. Tell me how wrong I am in the comments.
Yeah, tell him
Mm,
how wrong he is, because he's definitely gonna be a little bit of wrong here.
yeah, I think I'm gonna nail all of them honestly, but yeah. So I think these are just like alphabetically ordered. So, but we can
Yeah.
just pick any of them if you want. Like, is there anyone you want to talk about first?
Can we talk about Sneezler?
I'm glad you picked Sneezler. I'm a big fan of Sneezler. Where's Sneezler?
He's over on the
Yeah.
right.
Okay, so Sneezler. I didn't place him
What
yet, by the
type is
way.
he?
I just he's poison fighting.
Poison fighting. That's pretty bad.
It's a 4 times psychic weakness, which already
It's 130 attack and 120 attack, like speed though.
Where's the stats down here?
Is that the same as Weavile?
Weevil has like a little bit less attack and a little more speed, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty good in singles.
Oh yeah, should we? I think we should just do it for doubles, right? Because ranking both of them at the same time is kind of hard.
All right.
I think
Assuming it still gets fake out. It's all right. I don't know. I feel like Dark's just a better typing though, so you don't get
yeah,
like
it's just like
censored.
I mean, you're probably gonna run Sash anyway, which
Yeah, you're just gonna run Sash on both of them.
but like 4 times psychic weakness is pretty bad. We can also like
Ice is good because it's just because you just ignore its bad defensive typing.
I guess it's not that bad actually. You do resist a lot of shit.
But like that doesn't matter when you tie to one hit anyway.
It really doesn't, yeah. Also defensively, it's okay.
It's still pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's just gonna be more or less supporting, I guess, just like Weavile. I think it's worse than
Yeah.
Weavile though, so
Yeah, it's just a worse wave.
I think B is pretty good, honestly. Like, it's not terrible. Maybe C.
I feel like C tier is like if you're worse than the original.
Well, no, I don't think it should be relative. It should be like if the original is a D tier, you're not gonna be C tier if you're worse than them, right? So
Yeah.
I think B is
So I
fine.
guess B. It's an okay Weavile additive if you don't want to use Weavile for some reason.
Yeah, it looks cool. You know, it's kind of
It looks
it's
cool.
something. I don't know.
Can we talk about Cleavor?
We can talk about Cleaver if you want it.
Isn't it like Bug Rock?
It's Buckrock.
It's like the worst defensive type in existence.
Is Buckrock that bad?
It's
Hold on.
bad, dude.
Let me look at this. I mean, I've seen worse. It's not good. Don't get me wrong.
What does it hit super effectively?
Everything.
Oh,
That is actually really good.
Let's go Cleavor.
Cleaver, kind of nice.
Cleavor kind of nice with it.
Stat-wise, you know, attack is good, of course. It's pretty bulky, and like, I wish it was a little faster, I guess, but it's fine. Like with speed control, you can just
85
mash slide.
speed, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's actually not bad. Like it's also kinda bulky, of course not super bulky, but it's fine-ish. It has
It's
45
upsetting
special
that
attack,
like
but
it's trying to go for bulky when you can't use EV.
yeah, but like I don't know, with like intimidate and shit or like dynamics moves boosting your defenses, you know, this can like take some hits. So that's really nice. And like if you have Tailwind up, you know, you can just mash Rock Slide, which is always cool.
I feel like even in a Dynamax format, it wouldn't be that good because its D-Max moves aren't that great.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like you wouldn't really max it,
You
I
wouldn't
guess.
want you wouldn't run a like Max Rockfall unless you're running like a Sandstorm team.
Although it does get flying moves because of Scyther, so you can do
It
max
does
flying.
do that.
That is nice. Not stab,
Doesn't
but you
get
know.
good flying moves, but
It should get double wing beat. Well, in an actual game, you know, this is just the Legends Arceus moves, but yeah.
would it have Technician is the big thing.
Oh wait, they have abilities on here now. But how?
Dude. How?
Okay, I guess we'll just take these for granted. I don't know where they got these informations, but sure. So Sheer Force. Well, that actually sucks because you wanna really press Rock Slide, no? Like,
I mean, The thing about Sheer Force Rock Slide is that it's good unless you don't want to KO, in which case it's bad. But stab on it plus like 130 attack, I think means that
I mean,
it's
it
gonna
does
do
a
a
lot of
lot of
damage if you're
damage.
just gonna mash Rock Slide with Life or Sheer Force, 135 attack.
Yeah.
I guess it's not that bad. Honestly, this is pretty good, but is it A tier good?
I don't. Yeah, it's like I feel like it's A tier good personally, because you could definitely do something with it, with
I
like
didn't
KOing or
think it would be
something.
this good, but I guess so, yeah. It's really not that bad. Let's put it A tier. Good
Let's
job, Cleaver.
go. Let's go, Cleavor. Good job.
Everyone's still just gonna use Caesar, but it's something. So,
So can we get Hisui and Zoroark out of the way?
okay. This guy.
This guy,
Oh, wait, I think I have
the
to go
funny
to
guy here.
Hisuian forms.
I can't believe he wasn't ready for this chat.
I'm sorry. Okay,
Holy
so
shit, that's shiny.
I'm assuming illusion. Yeah, it's illusion. Yeah, that Chinese is amazing. Like, S tier. Moving on.
S tier shiny, easy.
No. I mean the typing is amazing, obviously.
Yeah,
You're immune to
typing's
3
really
types.
good.
That's really nice. And offensively too, like
Since we're talking about doubles, I don't know.
I mean you can still like switch it into stuff. It's of course not like as good as it would be in singles, I guess.
I mean,
But
being
like,
fake out immune is very good.
the problem is just you have defenses of 60, 60, 60, which,
Yeah.
But yeah, you're immune to fake out, you're immune to ghost fighting and normal in general. Which
Yeah,
max normal is really good.
which it's immune to basically like every priority move in the game.
And like, normal ghost offensively. You
Yeah.
really hit everything. Besides like I mean dark steel types and shit, of course.
Yeah.
But it's still really good. And like defensively again. The
I
immunity
feel like
is
the only thing that
everyone's.
walls you is like a Snorlax.
Yeah. Something like that. But yeah, I mean this is just amazing. Straight up. But yeah, I think it's way
But I
too
feel like
frail.
it's the thing is like even if it hits the field, it's not gonna do that much damage.
Yeah, 120
Because you're
is
only gonna be
good.
hitting stuff for like one times anyway.
Mm-hmm. And it's yeah. I mean, I guess the coverage is probably gonna be good like with normal Zorok, you're gonna have Flamethrower, Thunderbolt and whatnot, but like you don't do enough damage to really warrant these terrible defenses, kinda.
Yeah. Like you're not a Sneezler situation, you know what
You're
I'm
not a
saying?
Sneezler, dude.
It really sucks because you're just not a Sneezler. So you're alright.
Everyone should be a Sneezler.
everyone, everyone watching at home, type in the comments if you're a Sneezler.
Any Sneezlers in chat today? Yeah. Like comparing this to, say, what is it, Spectria?
Like you definitely do a lot more
you
damage.
just get really sad if you do this comparison, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just and
Look at those
Spectre is
face
even
tests.
kind of tanky, so well on the physical side not so much, but it gets what always it can burn stuff. It's faster, does more damage. It has less attack.
It
Oh no!
literally
What about the mixed Zorok though?
the mixer work.
Illusion is cool, but like
I don't
especially in
know. I don't
doubles.
know if it's that cool.
Yeah, no, it's not cool enough. I would almost go as far as putting it
And
C tier.
that's me being the Zoroark guy.
I think I
Put
would
him
put
in
it C
S
tier.
tier.
Just because I mean the typing is great, so it's never gonna be D tier, but I think C tier is probably fair.
Can we talk about how they somehow made a worse Avalugg?
We
And
can.
Avalugg was already trash.
Or something cool with Zorak, I guess, is that you have Step Hyper Voice, so you can do like Throat Spray or whatever. That doesn't really do anything more though. So.
Nah.
It's just something nice. Okay, Everluck.
The worst Avalugg. Every
Okay,
time I
so
look at him.
first of all, what is this?
What is this, bro? What did
They
they
just
make here?
they just gave him this. They just put an entire glitter into his face and then made him Rocky. And is that a new Pokemon? We're done. Good job,
We're
Frank.
done here.
Frank the
Good
Doodler.
job.
And yeah, he hasn't had a vacation in 2 years, and I think it shows.
So the problem was that like its defensive typing was really trash, especially because it's tried to be a defensive, and then they made him worse defensively.
Just so you get a feeling of how bad it is. Ice.
So just
Rock.
check. So just check Pure's ice real quick. Hold up. Just check
Oh
Pure
yeah. Oh
ice.
yeah. None. So that's bad.
So so that's bad. But then you
Boom.
know,
I mean, to be fair, it gets a couple resistances. Okay. Okay.
yeah, the
That's pretty
flying
cool.
poison and ice, huge.
Hey, flying is a good resistance to have,
It is. But you
but
know, I don't know if it's good enough to make four
4 times
times
from
steel.
fighting and steel, weak to rock ground. Nah,
Mm.
this thing sucks. And like typing aside, okay, I have to scroll far because it's both Everlax at once here. Great defense,
Yeah,
cool.
100. Yeah.
If they don't have any special attackers, this thing is broken. Oh my god.
I feel like Steelix is just better.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it is. I mean, Everlax is just better. Like, besides Stab Rock Slide, which I guess only
You
in
know.
Trick Room really
Ooh.
flinches stuff. I guess. What abilities does this thing have actually? Let's check that. Maybe it's like
Let's check.
takes no damage from special moves. Well, then it's good. Like, then it's really good. Strong Jaw, Ice Body, Sturdy. Yeah, I mean, Strong Jaw is probably cool,
Wow.
but like, what biting moves does it even get? Is there any?
I don't think
There's no
there's a
Ice
lot.
Biting move, is there?
No, there's not.
Well, there's Ice Fang actually.
I know there's 8. Yeah, it's Ice Fang. Fuck.
But like, it's weak as fuck. Like, I don't
It's
know.
okay. It's okay, little Tim. You don't have to type in the comments just yet.
Where's Ice Fang, you idiot? Yeah, no, this thing
Actually.
is the worst thing I've ever seen. I'm sorry.
It's trash.
It's so bad.
So let's get like the
Sorry,
starters
dude.
out of the way.
Yeah. Who do you want to start with?
Let's start with Savior
You want to start with Rune Design, Safe Design, and
out.
Code.
And Goat. Yeah, start with Savior out.
Okay. So Samurod. There it is. I found it. You don't have to scream at me. Okay. So they made him darker, which is cool.
That's epic.
That's kind of all they did with the design. I don't know. I don't know why, but
They made his horn crooked.
Oh yeah, I guess that too.
Oh, they made him dark type. Cool.
Yeah, it's Water Dark. That's really nice.
It still
I don't
only
know.
has like shell armor, which shell armor is alright.
Is Water Dark a good typing? There's not a lot of. Oh,
It's
oh
alright.
no. Oh. Well,
It's alright.
it does resist a lot, to be fair.
Yeah, it's alright typing.
Yeah.
It's immune to Prankster, which is nice.
That's always nice, yeah. How fast is this thing?
I think it's like
What does it get?
one.
Shell Armor, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's okay.
It's 85 speed.
Okay, that's fine. Oh god, 108 attack, 100 special attack, why? But why
Yeah, it's
though?
just kind of it's kind of just like a mid.
And
tier.
65 special defense, oh no. I think this thing might be trash. I don't know what to tell you. But I think they did make it better.
Well, I don't know how much they could have fixed, to be honest.
They could have given it some sort of damage or tankiness, one of the two. I don't know. They could have made it do something.
I feel like you could do like a cool little assault vest though.
Yeah, but like, I guess. But its physical defense isn't even that high, so you're still gonna, you're gonna wanna have full special defense and HP in that case, I feel like, and then you're not doing any damage. It's just kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't
It's
use
all
this.
over the place.
It's better than Everluck. Like, I'll give you that. I would probably put it C tier, but below Zorog. What is Sneezler's Edge? I mean, we're not gonna judge the new moves because they don't work in the normal games. Shell Splinters. Okay, yeah, that's the damage per turn effect, just like they made Slave Rock and shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. I mean,
it's pretty bad.
okay.
Alright, next is Decidueye.
Ooh. Nice Deciduvision you got there. Or whatever.
Everyone type in the comments.
So, same abilities. I feel like did they just make the other abilities up? Like, where would you even get them?
So long reach is actually better with fighting type though.
Okay,
So
let's talk
got
about grass
points for that.
fighting. Let's talk about Dynamax formats and let's talk about max flying. Because that's the first thing I think of when I see this thing. Like you just die. you die. I feel like that alone makes it
can
no
use
better
max
than B
flying with
tier.
Brave Bird.
Yeah. Sure, but like everyone just spams max flying and you just get one shot by that. You probably die with Is it Cobberberry? Cobberberry?
Yeah, Culverberry.
Um,
Actually, I think Culverberry is the dark one.
yeah, there's Colbur and Cobra, and I think Cobra is the flying one.
Wow.
What is this? Which one is the Hisuian one? Did they? Did they forget to put the Hisuian stats? Hold up, let's just check on Showdown.
Hisui.
DCGY.
Hisijua.
So it has. They like. I think they gave it like a little more attack and less special attack than the original one.
Wow.
Which, you know,
Good
that's
job,
cool.
Game Freak.
And like
They made it slower.
Yeah, they made it slower, which again, you're just gonna get max flying then die. Like there's not much else I can say. I mean, it's pretty bulky, that's cool. You're still gonna get one shot by every flying move though. You don't do a lot of damage because you only have 112 attack. You can run it mixed, cool. You're still gonna get one shot by every flying move though. And you don't really have a great ability. Okay, long range is cool, but like
Like, sure, you can like kill Ferrothorn without dying instantly, but
yeah. It's good into Ferrothorn, I give you that. It also resists grass and steel. You're still gonna die to every flying move though. There's not much more to say about this. Probably still C tier, but like it might just be D tier because flying is just so
I don't know.
common.
Yeah, true. Sorry, this is Joy. If only you were actually just flying type, dude.
Yeah, poor guy, honestly.
Right, Typhlosion. Coming from the big Typhlosion enjoyer.
Okay, so this thing, I love him. I do.
You lose speed
You lose a
to
little bit of speed.
95 speed?
That is very annoying. I'm not gonna lie. But in return, oh boy. Okay, hold on. So yeah, what changes? You get like 10 special attack and lose 5 speed, which is okay, and 5 HP. Sure, okay. You're still pretty
Sure.
bulky. Like 73, 78, 85 is not terrible. 190 special attack is great, but do keep in mind that you have eruption on this thing. Like
I don't know, man. I feel like you're just gonna have like with the original, you can at least like try to run like specs. With this one, you have to run Scarf.
yeah, I mean that 95 isn't bad. Like if you have speed control, sure, but I knew what you mean. It's a little annoying, but you still have like I can see some things. You know, you have eruption and then you have ghost type for do it other things. You know, ghost type hits like everything. It's
Yep.
really cool. I don't think it's terrible. How's this typing like defensively? I think it's better than normal Typhlosion. That's something. Oh god, no, it's not. It's not that bad actually.
No, it's not.
I thought this was half and this was no neutral, and I was like, oh no. But no, it's actually fine.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's not amazing, but it's you do resist a lot of shit. That is really nice.
Well, that's the common shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, grounded rock definitely hurts and water, but like, other than that, it's really fine. 2 immunities again, you know, you always love that. You quarter from bug, huge.
Huge. You're gonna take no damage from that big horde.
Yeah, I would probably put it in B tier.
It's alright.
I think it's definitely better than the other.
It's definitely Sneezler tier.
It is Sneezler tier. I think Sneezler is better just because it gets fake out. But
Alright, let's try to get Goodra out of the room, dude.
Okay, this thing is a problem.
Let's gotta get Goodra out of the room.
They were really just looking at Dialga and said, yeah, let's make this a normal Pokemon without having to play restricted formats. Okay, so Steel Dragon.
It's Steel Dragon.
Steel Dragon is great, you know.
It's a great typing.
And okay, I just want to see normal Goodra again because I think it also has 150 special defense. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it has 150. It's just
That's
that it's
crazy.
normal dragon.
Yeah, and it's also no 70 defense isn't amazing. So
But then they made
what they did with Goodra is Sui. They gave it 100 defense. They gave it the same attack.
They made it slower,
and they made it slow,
matter.
which is good because then now you can run it in Trick Room. And they lost 10 HP.
Made this better.
The only thing is they lost 10. It lost 10 HP.
In Sag.
You
still get like Sap Sipper and shit.
This thing worries me. Yeah, you get Sap. Hold up. Maybe Cerebi has different abilities, but no, it has the.
Well, you still have Gooey.
You also have Overcoat. They just gave him a third good ability. I mean, this thing is actually a problem. Like, okay,
This man will be dropping Dracos at the end of the
80
planet.
HP isn't amazing, but like with 100 defense and 150 special defense, I feel like it can be looked over. And like 110 special attack isn't great, but this is one of those ones where I'm like, okay, you can definitely run this mix. You can like do Draco and Iron Head or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. I don't know. There's not much this thing can't do really.
It doesn't really hit that hard, but like it doesn't need to because it just stays on the field for
Yeah,
so
you
long.
can't kill it, and it hits hard enough, especially because Draco is such a strong move.
And you have like max steel spike if you really want to like max it.
This is so broken, man. Look
We
at
talked about how
this.
max steals. If you max steel spike, then it gets rid of its like
Oh
defense.
no. Yeah. This thing in the dynamics format is actually. Oh no. At least Zacian's already run fighting moves, so that's something. Yeah, but
It can try to get rid of it.
and this thing is just incredible.
This is our first S tier. So Hisuian Electrode's funny, right?
He's really funny. He's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy. Well, what does it do?
Okay, so
Electric grass
yeah,
type.
it's like grass, which is cool.
That's an interesting type.
I think they made it a lot better than normal Electrode. I feel like it's
They made it. I seen it that it was a lot faster.
Oh, it's the same stats.
Oh no, it's the same. Oh,
okay, I
damn,
guess it's
never
not good
mind.
then. I thought it hit a lot harder, but I guess it doesn't. Well, that's a bummer. Anyway, what about its abilities? The same. Okay.
Epic.
I mean, Soundproof is always nice.
I don't.
Especially when you're like in draft and you're playing against Primarina or whatever, you can always
I
just
feel
bring
like
Soundproof.
so grass isn't like a terrible typing to have, but it doesn't. But like along with electric,
It
it
gets
gets rid of its
Electric's
electric only.
weakness. It does it for
Yeah.
new weaknesses, of course.
Didn't trade off for that. But
So I don't know how good that is actually, but like.
I mean, to be fair, all those types aren't very common.
Yeah, I was about to say that. And like, taking a quarter from electric is really good. You can just switch it into any electric move, which is nice. Like,
I don't think it's like good enough to like carry its like pretty lackluster move pool.
No, the issue is it doesn't do anything, right? Like,
Yeah, like it hits the field, and what does it do?
do you get
Like
electro
assess
up,
of screen?
at least?
Nope.
Nope. Well, then you really don't do anything. I guess you mash Thunder Wave, like you screens and Thunder Wave. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing we really do.
And then Lucky just kind of does that.
Yeah, this is just this
It's just
isn't good
shitty
enough.
Lucky.
No, this isn't good. I was really excited for this because I thought they made it stronger, but they absolutely did not. A little sad now.
What they should have done is made a normal type so it has stab explosion.
Oh, that's also a possibility. I would have just personally taken like 20 or 30 speed away and put that into a special attack, but to each their own.
I would personally make all of its stats like 10 except for speed and attack and just move it
I would just put everything into HP and give it Final Gambit, personally.
Triggering.
I guess this is terrible. Damn, I didn't think it would be this bad, but like I wouldn't. When would you ever use
pretty
this?
bad.
I think it's D. I think it's D tier.
It might just be D tier, yeah.
Like, damn, that's sad. He's not happy about that. Look at him.
All right, so I want to see this epic new genie. I've never seen this before.
Enamorous.
Enamorous.
Gen 8 Pokemon. Hold up. I'll find it.
He's
Okay,
looking.
I got it. Enamorous and Enamorous Therian. Okay, so
Fairy flying, huge.
Fairy flying is cool. It's Togekiss. Now
It's so good.
the issue I have here. Okay, looking at its abilities, you have Healer and Contrary, which Contrary on paper sounds really cool. And then you look at its move pool and you realize it really doesn't have any move that benefits from Contrary.
It has Iron Defense, huge.
Like it has 0 moves that benefit from Contrary. Yeah, Springtide Storm is its signature move, which
what does it do?
is really good, but it's Legends Arceus is really good, so I don't know if we can really judge it. But in Incarnate form, it boosts all stats for 3 turns, and in Therian form, it lowers the target's defenses for 3 turns.
Bruh.
Which that's really good, but in Arceus, these boosts were completely different, so I don't think we can really take that.
Yeah, how fast is it?
It's really fast. Like it's not that fast actually, but 106 is pretty good. 115 attack, 135 special attack,
I mean,
and it's not too squishy. It's not bulky, but yeah.
Assuming that this gets like Tailwind or something.
I don't think Tailwind exists in Legends Arceus, but I guess we can just assume it does.
Assuming that it's like every other genie in No Man.
Yeah, yeah. I guess that's fair. But it's like, I would personally much rather have Togekiss like every day of the week. I don't know what to tell you.
I guess that's just true. Because, it gets follow, man.
I mean, 135 special attack is really cool with Moonblast and shit, but it's a little
Fairy is a
squishy.
good offensive typing.
And I mean, it's alright. It's really not bad, but
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's also not great.
I would probably like top of B tier maybe.
Yeah, top B. It's top of Sneezler tier.
Sneasel has been dethroned.
So, how much does Therian change it?
Therian changes a lot actually. I think Therian is a lot better.
Oh, it's 46 speed.
Yeah, it's a trick room one. And you have 110 defense and 100 special defense, which is great. The attacks don't change. I think this is just way better, honestly.
I don't know how I feel about bulky fairy flying type though.
I mean, Togekiss.
I guess that is true, but you don't get like follow me.
You don't. That's a big minus, of course, but it's still you hit hard, and
Yeah.
it has a
Yeah,
little low
yeah,
HP, so you're always gonna run 252 HP probably. But I mean, you can always just run 252 HP, 252 special attack because your defenses are that high.
Yeah. That's a nice plus.
And I think it's really good then. Like, I think this is
it's
actually
pretty
much better
good.
than the other form.
Yeah, this is like a high A tier.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair. It's definitely not good, but it's
It's something.
Now what is Fairy Flying actually? I think it's pretty good, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.
alright.
2 immunities, always nice. Yeah, I think
We
I
really wish your resistances were nicer.
Sorry?
We really wish your resistances were nicer.
Yeah, besides fighting, I guess. That's fair. But still, Ground Dragon is really nice. Yeah.
Alright, boys.
The Therian form is really good, but the other one, eh. Okay, what's next? Hit me.
I was gonna say them with the Arcanine.
Arcanine. Okay. Terrible, trash, worst Pokemon I've ever seen. But let's look at why.
Fire rock type.
Exactly. So, Fire Rock. But what does that mean? That can't be that bad, right? No, it's absolutely terrible. Look at this. Look at this garbage.
It takes 1/4 from fire though. Huge.
Yeah, the resistances are cool. And then you look at the other side of the table and you're just dying to every grounded water move. I mean, to be fair, Colossal is Fire Rock. And that thing is broken as fuck. I feel
Except
like
that it has a broken ability.
yeah, I mean Arcanine is Intimidate, I don't know why you wouldn't just run normal Arcanine, but
Arcanine.
you'd sorry. I'm learning. I'm still learning. What are
So how
its stats?
fast is
I don't
it?
think I've ever looked at the stats of this thing.
Oh,
very
it's just
similar.
higher. Oh, it's slower.
Yeah. It's a little slower, it's a little bulkier. By 5 HP. And it's less viable as a mixed option, I guess. More on the physical side. Which Rock Slide is really cool, I guess.
Assuming there's one thing. Assuming that this gets head smash,
Yeah. What
it
does it
wouldn't
get in
be
Legends
terrible.
Arceus?
It wouldn't be terrible if it has like head smash or something. Does it have like any rock move?
Wait, this is the normal Arcanine. Whereas I don't think you can see the Legends Arceus moves, unfortunately, but unless I'm stupid.
Is he stupid?
Maybe
Is
I'm
he stupid, Chad?
Oh, Legends Arceus.
Wow, he's stupid, Chad.
Rock Slide.
He has a rock slide. Is that it?
Stone
Does
Edge.
it just have...
Again, like in Legends Arceus, the move pools are really tiny, so this doesn't really necessarily mean anything. But I mean,
Well, have rock slide is nice, I guess.
this definitely is an issue. And like, sure, you have Intimidate and shit, but you're not that fast, and it's like, sure, you're somewhat bulky, but
I don't think you're bulky enough.
Arcanine is kind of really carried by not having any 4x weaknesses in this kind of.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely worse than normal Arcanine. The question is just how much.
But I feel like it's at least like B tier.
Yeah, I think it's
like low
definitely
P.
fine. Like, I mean, Intimidate and Rock Slide alone, Step Rock Slide alone is really good, I guess.
Yeah. Gives him a nice spread move.
I guess BT is fine.
Besides, like, Heat Wave, I guess.
Worse than Typhlosion. Typhlosion is dope.
So, I gotta ask, man.
Yes.
I gotta ask, how good is this this bear, this cool bear?
Oh boy.
This is a very cool bear.
Okay, I should have really just kept both of them open. I'm
You
realizing
really
right now.
should have.
So Ursaluna. You know,
Ursaluna.
it's always like this thing when they give a fully evolved Pokemon an evolution to just, you know, really hit the balance of not making it too powerful, right? But they still have to make
Yeah.
it better, so you don't just run the other one with the Eviolite to,
You.
you know.
So they do still have like guts, you know.
Yeah,
Still have guts
and
and
also
nerve.
bulletproof. Bulletproof can also be really useful. You know,
Yeah, a
especially
nerve is
against
pretty
Seed
good.
Bomb, I guess, in this case, since you're ground type.
Yeah.
And then you look at Ursaring stats. We're starting with Ursaring.
Ursaring. It's pretty good.
It's not terrible. It has a lot of attack. It's pretty slow, and it's not bulky
It's
enough.
Staff
So
Facade, yeah.
yeah, Stab Facade with Guts is always nice, but again, it's slow.
It's
It's
slow.
not super bulky, so that's why it's not good. So what did they
But
do
then
with
you look at
Ursaluna?
and then you look at Ursaluna and oh boy.
And it's even slower. It has to be bad, right? So they gave it 40 more HP.
They give 10 more attack.
They gave it 30 more defense. And a little bit more special defense. Which, this is definitely an Assault Vest one.
Yeah. It's ground normal.
Well, Assault Vest or Flame Rock, obviously.
So yeah, it's ground normal, so you can use Stab Earthquake now.
Yeah, Earthquake or High Horsepower, you know. Since doubles Earthquake, you
But
can
more
always really good.
importantly, I think more importantly is the 10 they put into attack, which makes his facades hit way, way harder.
Yeah, you compare this thing to Conkeldurr.
Conkeldurr.
I think that's a really good comparison. I mean, both have guts, both have 140 attack. Yeah, and the other one is
On
just way
armor.
bulkier. And Conkeldurr is already impossible to kill with Assault Vest. Let's just, you know. And like,
And then
sure,
they add Ursaluna.
Ursaluna is a little bit worse in Trick Room because it has 5 more speed, I guess, but it's still definitely slow enough.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, this thing is crazy broken. I think
I mean,
this
if you
second
find a
is too.
Wishy-Washy, man.
Dude, Wishy-Washy is gonna go ham on this thing. Oh my god, Wishy-Washy destroys this, except it doesn't one-shot and takes a lot of damage in return. But and also one thing, Max Ground is amazing for this thing, straight up. And Max Normal is okay, I guess. You're a little too slow for that to be really good, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely.
But it's
still a
mainly
C in my
Max
opinion.
Quake.
Yeah, Max Quake is amazing, and even if it's non-dynamics, like you're just not gonna die with this thing, man. It's so good, and it does so much damage.
He does a lot of damage, man.
Again, it's just normal ground Conkeldurr except on absolute crack.
On crack. It is
Yeah.
even better than Conkeldurr in a D-Max format just because Max Knuckles sucks so much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Alright.
That's the second S tier. Okay, so
So let's test out the rides over here.
the rides. Okay, which one?
The Stantler. Let's try Stantler.
That's weird, yeah, excuse you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry that it just grows a beard and it just gets a name.
He gets a name, he does. So I was really excited about Weirdia. But yeah, they didn't really do that much.
Wow. That sucks.
So it gets
They made
intimidated.
why did they just like making things slower, man?
Dude, Trick Room. Except, you know, this thing does no damage. What is this?
It's normal
Stop
psychic
doing
type,
this.
huge.
Yeah, it can't hit steel. Huge. Cool.
Yeah, this thing sucks.
105, 105 is terrible. Intimidate is great.
I mean, it's better than Sailor,
103
which isn't.
103 HP is
So
good.
it's funny because like it's better than Sailor, which isn't a nice bar to be on.
The
This isn't a
crazy
good
thing is, I feel like Stantler might be better with Eviolite. That's the
It might.
issue. Yeah, I really wish this thing was good, but then I looked at the stats and I just cried.
He cried.
I did. It does have a signature move again, which we don't factor in because it doesn't really work that way. That is really good in Legends Arceus because you, after attacking, you raise both of your defenses because everything that raises defense in Arceus raises both defenses. So I guess in a real game it would just be defense probably. Yeah. They also made a lot of moves that just can miss for no reason. Like this should be 100 accurate, but you know, who am I to decide? So, it does have Intimidate, so I think it's C tier, but it's not good.
It's not great. Let's
It's
try
really
the
good.
Braviary.
Braviary I have not looked at all, so I'm excited.
We're excited.
I think that's the only one that I haven't seen.
Live reactions.
Bravery. I know it's Flying Psychic, which is cool.
Holy shit, that's shiny, bro. Holy fuck.
Sheer Force.
Sheer
Defiant.
force.
I mean, Defiant probably sucks because I think this is special. Yeah, that shiny is pretty cool. So, what are your stats, good sir?
What is your stats?
Legends Arceus. No,
Oh yeah, it's a
no.
special attacker.
Why?
Oh wow, this is ass.
Why does it have 112 special attack and 65 speed and is not bulky?
Does it?
110
So
HP is really good.
my question is like, what sheer force special moves does it have?
Yeah, that's a good question actually. Hurricane.
I guess Hurricane. Yeah,
Hurricane. Wait. Sheer Force Hurricane is insane, isn't it?
it's
That
kind of
that might
insane.
make this thing good.
You could probably like maybe like run this on like a
It's
rain tea room team.
no, it's not. The thing is, it's not slow enough for Tea Room, right?
Yeah,
And like,
it's not fast. It's not slow.
it's really frail. It doesn't do enough damage. Well, I guess with Sheer Force Hurricane, it does do enough damage, but that's the only thing it does. I mean, it's not terribly frail because it has 110 HP, but it's still
Yeah,
not great. And like
it
again,
doesn't.
Hurricane misses. It sucks.
Yeah, Hurricane does in fact just miss.
It doesn't get Psychic in this, but oh, it does. Okay, never mind.
Huge.
So Psychic Hurricane with Sheer Force, that's really cool. Mystical Fire too.
Yeah.
It has good moves. Its stats aren't good enough. I think if it was fast, it would actually be good. But this way,
Yeah, this would actually be like, kind of good if it was fast, but unfortunately, it kind of missed the mark.
it's still kind of fun. I think. Just like I don't think anything gets Sheer Force Hurricane does it. Like I think this
I
should
don't
be the
think
first
so.
time.
I mean, Landorus Therian, or just Landorus Incarnate, I think.
Does it get Hurricane?
Does it get Hurricane? I might.
No, there's no way it gets Hurricane, right? That would be so broken. Okay, thank God.
Normal Braviary gets it huge.
Yeah, it has 57 special attack. Nice, really good. Good like in esports. Why didn't they just keep the 80 speed? I don't get it. It would have been so good with 80 speed, like
So
straight
they
up.
wanted so they gave it like more HP.
So I'm not sure how to rank. Okay, let's look at the typing still, because that might also change our minds.
Psychic flying. I mean, that's
It's pretty okay.
what.
It's honestly pretty good.
That's I don't know, man.
Grounded fighting are nice.
You take it like one times from almost everything, anyways.
Yeah. I mean, it's not amazing. It's not gonna make me suddenly put this in S tier, but it's something. 110 HP is good, but like, I mean, 110, 70, 70. I guess it's a little bulkier than I'm giving it credit for, but it's still. No, it doesn't live long enough.
It's the Reggie Drago theorem.
Yeah, no. I hate Reggie Drago. Reggie Drago is definitely better than this. It's it's probably B tier, right? It's probably bottom of B tier.
Yeah, bottom B.
Or is it C? It might be C.
Yeah, I don't know.
'Cause,
I
like-
feel like it's below Zoroark.
Max Flying is great, but like it's way too slow for that. Just straight up.
Yeah. You need like 2 flyings to even to outspeed stuff.
I'm down to put it below Zoroark actually. Although
Basculegion.
if this ever comes into a real game, I'm definitely so hyped to test out Sheer Force Hurricane. Because that sounds absurd, but yeah. Rescue Legion.
Basculegion.
There's 2 forms, first of all. Male and
Wait,
female have
what?
different stats.
Bruh.
And maybe different abilities, but I don't think so. Nope. Rattled adaptability in Moldraker, which adaptability in a Water Ghost is really good. Straight up. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
If it keeps its attack stat, like it's just like stab Poltergeist, bro. With adaptability.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, that sounds really good. It obviously doesn't get Poltergeist in this game, but again, that's just be creative here. Okay, it has both.
Oh, it's
both the stat lines
slower.
here.
Oh, gross.
78, which is okay. It's not terrible. It does have 120 HP, which is really good. 65 defense, of course, not great. This is kind of like Braviary, honestly, just a little bit faster.
It really this is this is Braviary and it hits harder.
Well, again, Sheer Force Hurricane does hit very hard.
But I don't know if it's enough to make adaptability.
Yeah, adaptability Ghost and Water is really good, actually. I feel like the Mei one is just gonna be better, because 100 special attack is just not enough.
Yeah, I mean you could have like adaptability skulls, but
Yeah, or like Muddy Water, I guess, if it gets that. Which is
maybe.
nice. And like Shadow Ball. But I feel like, Poltergeist Liquidation or whatever. It's gonna be the way.
It's gonna be the way.
How bulky is this? It's hard for me to. I guess it's not squishy, so that's nice. It's not slow, which is nice, and it hits
Yeah,
pretty hard.
it's so I think how you want to run is this: you want to just like run special defense EVs and then like an intimidate mod in the back.
Like a
I
Suyu
mean,
Arcanine.
so it's really nice here. Like the 78 speed, like it looks like it's pretty bad, but like you have to factor in like it doesn't get fake out at all. Like it doesn't get fake
Yeah,
outed.
yeah, that's nice. That's really good.
And other than like prankster stuff still hitting it, still it's like it's probably gonna like get like a move off.
Oh, this is great actually. Water Ghost is really good.
Yeah, because water's already like a godlike typing,
I wish it was a
so
little bulky on the physical side, but overall I think this is actually pretty good.
that's a very good typing.
And like
I
offensively,
think
obviously.
I think it's like an A tier.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be, but I guess it is. This does seem really good. Maybe it's too slow for that, but I think I'm down
Well,
for
it's just
bottom of
have
A.
to. All right, Hisuian Luligit.
Yes, keeping the best for last. I see.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is the staged.
Lilligant.
Wait, grass fighting type, huge.
Yes, it is another grass fighting tab. Anyway,
Wait,
Chlorophyll.
already said.
Great.
Yeah, chlorophyll.
Hustle.
Great.
Great, but not great. Great.
So how fast is it? We want to know
I think
for
it's
like
really
hustle
fast.
purposes.
Let's switch to Legends Arceus, please. Thank you.
Please.
105.
Oh, 105. Okay.
Wow, that has
Okay.
less attack than I thought. Oh my god.
So this honestly could be like a nice little like Durant
Oh, it's
thing.
terrible. Oh, it's the worst Pokemon on the list.
Are you sure?
Let me look at the. Well, we have Everluck, never mind. But it's really bad.
Let me look at
I think it's definitely worse than the CGI.
I feel like it's better than Decidueye. Like chlorophyll and hustle are way better abilities in the long range.
Okay, maybe you're right. It's just
It's actually like fast, so it can
okay.
actually
One
hit
thing that
something.
would make this thing broken if it ever came to a mainline game, which I don't think, is Victory Dance.
What is victory?
Victory Dance boosts your offensive stats and your defensive stats, and increases the damage dealt by the user's moves by 50%.
What the fuck?
So yeah, it's
It's a geomancy.
no, it's not human. It's I guess Z Celebrate without speed boost, but also your moves always crit, kind of. It's really good, but again, we're not factoring this in because it's just hard to imagine for some of them how they would look like in actual games, so we're just ignoring them for the most part. With this, it would definitely be
Yeah.
better than Decidueye. I think without it, it's worse, but let's compare the two, and then we can Decidueye. I made the same pun again. I said that already today. Oh my god. Okay. Lilligant. It's
I feel like it's just better, man.
Decidueye is at least kinda bulky.
But like that's the problem is that it's kind of bulky when it's a grass fighting type.
Yeah, no, you're right. I guess this is a little better, but it's definitely still a D tier.
It's like I don't know. I feel like I put it above Electrode there.
Huge. There's an entire electrode
All
between
right.
these two terrible Pokemon.
All right. The man, the myth, the legend,
I
the
love this
Overquill.
Pokemon. Overcool is like my favorite Pokemon in years. Probably since Cramorant, like straight up.
Damn, he's just straight up saying Kramer. It's his past news.
I'm not saying that, it's just, you know. I mean, look at him.
Dark poison type. Straight
That
up just a Drapion type.
Dark Poison type is amazing. Like, remember Alolan Mug? And yeah, remember how good that was? Now give it Intimidate.
Doesn't intimidate, swift swim.
So, I mean, ignore the other abilities. It has Intimidate, like.
Just ignore all of them.
Literally.
Also now Quillfish can now have Eviolite, so that's fun.
Yeah, but only his Swing Quillfish. So, not the normal one. Yeah. It can self-destruct.
So
That's
huge.
something for Basher to consider.
But did they nerf self-destruct to 150?
They did nerf these moves in Legends
What the
Arceus,
fuck?
yeah. It says it damages the user, so I'm not sure if it actually kills you anymore.
that's so like cringe.
It is very weird. Anyway, we're not looking at the moves. Not a lot anyway. The stats aren't amazing truly because a lot of this is good. Like 85 speed is nice, 115 attack is good for like an intimidate mon, I guess. 85 HP with 95 defense is really good. You're just not gonna die to physical moves a lot because of Intimidate. But then you have 65 special defense, which is kind of annoying. So, you know.
You die to like every Earth power.
Yeah, I mean, this special defense stat could be a lot higher. That would be amazing. But I think other than that, it's a really good one. Again, no Prankster. No Toxic, I guess, but that doesn't matter in doubles, really.
Yeah.
I
I just don't know what he does, you know.
He hits stuff. He hits stuff for a little and like just lives there. Intimidates. I mean, this timing is just gross. Like, it's definitely the best Intimidate mod on this list.
Yeah.
And I think it's A tier, probably.
Like a low A.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. The issue is really, it would be an amazing mod if it had good special defense, but with that kind of holding it back, I guess you would have to run special defense sets or Assault Vest, which I don't know. I don't think you want to run Assault Vest on this. Well,
I don't know.
actually, you could with
What
the Icy
status
Wind.
moves do you want to do?
You could, yeah, exactly. That's my point. I guess you could run like Icy Wind as your support move, and then you can kind of just run Assault Vest. But it's still 65 special defense. You don't have that much special defense even with Assault Vest, and you don't have an amazing HP stat where it doesn't matter. So you're still gonna die to like Earth Powers, and even neutral special attacks a lot. But other than that, it's a really good one, I think. Yeah,
Well, that concludes our list, boys.
that does conclude our list. Wow, this is really evenly balanced besides S tier. Almost like it's
I don't know what
flat.
they're thinking with S tier, bro.
I mean, these ones would be a problem if they were added like straight up. I feel
I'm
like
I'm actually genuinely surprised by how Cleaver did.
yeah, I thought it would be bad, but it does look pretty decent.
Yeah. It's great.
I feel like maybe we're underrating the normal Enamours. Because like 130,
I just don't know. I don't know what it just does, really, because it doesn't get Prankster, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't have an ability basically because it can't use Contrary for some reason. I don't know why they gave it Contrary without that's just stupid. But yeah. I guess I mean I guess in the Dynamics format it's technically cool because they're gonna lower your stats, but also you wanna boost your stats in the Dynamics format.
Yeah.
So it's just I think you're just always gonna run healer and that's just nice, but not really,
It's not
does anything.
great.
Yeah. And it's not I mean it's not super frail. Maybe it should be A tier, but I feel like B tier is definitely fine.
I B tier.
Yep. Sneezler tier.
Sneezler tier, yeah.
Sneezler.
Alright, well that's the list, boys.
So what do you think? Let me know.
What do you
let us
think?
know in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter.
I will
@s__Lister.
definitely read it.
Yes.
No cap. No cap.
Definitely. I will heart your comment. I will tell you that you're wrong and I'm right. But that's you can tell me that I'm wrong again.
Well,
So we get
just
even more interaction.
listen. Just let us know that like Sui and Electro should have been S tier from the start.
He should be because he has such a cute smile. Well, it's not a smile, but he has such a cute face.
I love Hisui and Electro.
I do. Hold up. Where is he?
We'll just end this. We'll just end it off with this.
Bye.